Hello and welcome to the For Years Only podcast. This is episode 3 of our new mini-series where we modernise and revamp old 60s, 70s Bond films. How would they be remade? Who would play which role? And this is episode 3 where we talk about the big one. It's Goldfinger.
Yes. He loves only gold. Or maybe he doesn't in 2023. Maybe he's changed. Maybe he loves only lithium-ion batteries. But no. In 1964, it was gold, and we are making this film in the 2020s, set in 1963.
Yep. 64.
Might change the 64. 64. New plot, maybe.
Potentially.
New writer, or not new writer, but new performer of the song, and new cast. So, Jack, you can start us off with whatever you want to start off with, and whatever new person you have.
I don't know where to start because they're all big guys. I'm going to go with my new Pussy Galore Honor Blackman is Gal Gadot.
All right, that's quite good actually. I never thought of her at all. Controversial.
I think, I don't know, I just feel like she could do it.
Given the fact that the original film wasn't showed in Israel.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a quite good one.
I think she would do it well because, I don't know, she can be that strong person and she also needs to be somebody who they both fall in love with, basically. Goldfinger and Bond both like her, so it needed to be...
Does Goldfinger like her?
Well, he uses her, I guess you could say.
He's just a pilot. I had Hayley Atwell as Pussy Galore.
Who's that?
Hayley Atwell was in Captain America.
Okay.
She was the British agent person. She was also in the new Mission Impossible movie. A lot of
the new
things.
One.
Yes,
the new one.
She's in the new one.
I don't know her name. What's her name?
No, Hayley Atwell.
Hayley.
You don't know who that is? You must know who this person is.
Is she in the multiverse one?
Yes.
She's the one with the shield.
Yes.
Carter.
Agent Carter. Peggy Carter. That's it. Yes.
Right.
Yes. She had her own TV series. I've never seen it. Yeah. So Hayley Atwell, I'd have her as that.
Why?
I don't know. Just I think she's a good looking woman. She is an action star as well. I think with Pussy Galore, I don't know. There wasn't really anything about Pussy Galore that you thought, all right, she's good at judo. That was one thing that Pussy Galore could do. She could fight and she could fly planes.
Well, that's what Gal Gadot can do in real life, I think, from her Israel army training.
Was Gal Gadot in the Israel army?
Yeah, before she was like a model / star, she was, because they have to be, there's conscription there.
Oh, national service.
National service.
Well, they're always at war. Of course they are.
It's luckily she didn't go to war.
We're getting off the tangent. So, I actually only have 3 different casts for this movie. I have Pussy Galore, I have Oddjob, and I have Goldfinger. I know you'll probably have a lot more. It goes without saying as well the fact that our M's, our Moneypennies, maybe even our Felix Leiters, we have already covered in previous episodes as recurring characters. So if you want to know who our cast is for that, you need to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell me your Goldfinger now? I only have one person for Goldfinger.
Okay, this guy I've got in it. I don't know. I think he'd actually play it really well because he can be a villain. But he's usually not really a villain. He's usually probably a comedy actor, but he's a big guy.
Prince Andrew.
So he's not usually a villain, but
he is.
You'll like this. It's John Goodman.
Okay. John Goodman's lost a lot of weight though.
Yeah, he needs to put it back on.
John Goodman as in The Big Lebowski.
Yes. Or The Righteous Gemstones.
That's quite good.
Because he can be bad. There is some. I've seen some scenes where he's like sinister.
He was bad in Evan Almighty. Evil man. That's quite good.
I thought that'd be good.
I went along the same lines of evil with, and again, I might be pronouncing the name wrong, is Vincent D'Onofrio. I can't.
Sounds like you made that up.
So Vincent D'Onofrio, people from the older generation will know him as Private Pyle from Full Metal Jacket, but he's also in Daredevil as Kingpin. Yeah,
yeah.
So Daredevil and Kingpin. He's in loads of other things. He's in comedies as well. But I think he'd be quite good just because purely from his Kingpin thing, just because he's a big guy, but he's also very threatening in that way of not physically, but I just think quite menacing, especially his eyes and the way he looks. The same way that what was it? Who played Goldfinger?
Gert Frobe.
When he was just like, I think we're talking about Mr. Bond. Like, you're a frightening man. So I thought
that he would actually be very good.
Maybe give him an accent.
Yes, well, I think you need to give John Goodman an accent because is he supposed to be? I can't remember. He's supposed to be German or English born. Goldfinger.
English born, but German. Something or Austrian.
Or maybe the opposite way around it might mean.
Somewhere.
But yeah, he kind of needs an accent. John Goodman needs an accent. Your guy is actually a very good one. Is he not supposed to be like the next villain in Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4?
Probably Kingpin. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's the Kingpin.
Because he's good. I thought he's a good actor.
He is good. That's a good one, Derek.
I'm intrigued to see who you have for Odd Job. I have a bit of a left field one.
So. Okay, mine's straight down the middle, easy. You'll probably know it before I even say it. So it's going to be Benedict Wong.
Oh, from you keep mentioning this film,
Doctor Strange. Yeah. The other.
Do you just watch Doctor Strange every day? Benedict Wong, okay. Because is that just because he's big and he looks like the original?
Yeah, because he's big, East Asian. He's kind of got the same idea character, but yeah, he is a big guy.
Does he need the hat? Does Oddjob need the hat, or does he need something even a bit more unique? You can ask for something.
You can't ask because you can't talk.
No, I mean the actor. Like the guy that played T, he asked for a claw. He wasn't given a claw. He said, "What would you like?" And he went, "I'd like something distinctive." What about a claw? So he asked for it.
Okay. No, the hat needs to stay because it's iconic.
Right. You will have no idea who this is.
Okay.
But I have. There's a stuntman called Guy.
Right.
You've probably seen Guy's work because Guy did the stunt work in the body double for Black Panther and loads of other movies. Okay. Big stuntman. He is into directing as well. So his full name is Guy de Silva Green. I think he would be good because one Oddjob doesn't talk. So he doesn't have to do any talking roles. But I think with Guy, because he's so physical, it would come across quite well with that. And again, it's that kind of thing where maybe it's good to have Oddjob not being like a really well-known actor.
Yeah. Because
then you kind of know who they are. But I think with Guy, were you looking up Guy?
I couldn't.
You couldn't spell Guy, could you?
No.
It's Gui.
All right, I spelled it as in like the
fortified butter.
GUI.
GUI space, and then if you just put in Das Silva, and you'll probably find him there. You won't recognise his face or such. As said, it's mostly like stunt work and like body doubles.
So why would you change his race?
I don't know. I think that the name Oddjob, to me, that's not a name. Is that not just like a code? Is anyone actually called Oddjob? No. Is it not the same way of like J.K. Rowling calling that character Cho Chang? No one in Asia's called Cho Chang. There's no such thing.
Yeah, no, that's some poor writing.
Pumpkin pasties, please.
She was in my school.
Was she actually?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she was actually.
I'm sorry, Harry. No, she wasn't. Because she went to Hogwarts.
So did I.
I'm sorry, Harry. Someone's already asked me. Yeah, so like... Harry Potter went to Hamilton College. So, to me, Odd Job isn't. Is that a name?
No, you're right. I think he's a character that isn't race dependent.
I thought it's just because he does the Odd Job. I don't know. It could be a code. It could be. The names don't have to stay the same. It could be anything.
Yes.
I just think
it depends how we're structuring this, how we're framing it. Is it a remake or is it a remake that you know of the original?
I think it could be a remake or it could be the film was never made, but the screenplay says it has to be set then, and these are the characters and such. We have some wiggle room.
So the screenplay would say the guy's name. I
want a fight at the end, which is memorable and not just a hat being chugged about him. Now it's your turn. They're essentially playing frisbee, and there's a nook in the middle. So yeah,
very
that's
exciting.
What would you have in terms of other cast?
I don't know what else I would have.
Do you have anyone else in terms of the cast?
No, I do. Sorry, I was still thinking on the hat. I don't know what I would have except from the hat, because that is what you're wanting to see if you knew about the original.
Maybe he's got a top hat or I don't know, a snapback.
A flat cap, because that's cool now. I have right, okay, so this was a character that I was thinking she's not, the role's not big enough, but it's Jill Masterson, who is played by Shirley Eaton, the one who shoots at Bond and gets her car ripped up. Right, and I thought of a smaller actress that would be Olivia Cooke.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Because I'm pretty sure she's in Ready Player One.
Doctor Strange. Okay.
And she was, what I seen her most in was the Bates Motel, that TV series.
All right, with them.
She was the one that had the oxygen tank.
Oh.
Her, so that kind of small role there.
Mm-hmm. What other cast do you have?
And another one, a big name for a very small role.
Is it Leo DiCaprio?
No, it's a big name for a tiny role of Mr. Solo, the gangster who gets crushed.
Oh, who's this?
Because he appears.
Is it Ryan Gosling?
He appears in like 2 other films, so it could be recurring. But it had to be someone who was basically always a gangster. So I've got Al Pacino.
Al Pacino?
Just a small role for him.
He can't really move a lot now.
Doesn't have to. He gets crushed.
Okay.
Car.
Right. Well, I don't think Al will take on that role.
I think he would jump at the chance. Okay, so my last person, because this is when they get formally introduced, is Q.
Oh yes, actually, I've actually completely forgot about Q. So
because he has
I'll
the
try
big
and remember
scene.
that for the next one. Who would you have for Q?
You're not going to think of anyone on the top of your head.
Off the top of my head,
Yeah.
Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, well, that was it. I couldn't think of.
No, don't. I know exactly who you're thinking. Is it the guy that plays Doctor Strange?
No, it's not. I was thinking, do I go for a sort of Desmond Llewellyn, older, wise person, or like the new one, which is like a young, geeky kind of guy? So I kind of went down that route. What was the guy's name? It's Ben somebody.
Ben. Oh, and the normal
And
one.
then
I know it's Ben, but I can't remember his last name.
So I went for someone that kind of ilk is Andrew Garfield. Because it's a recurring role.
Yeah.
He's
Andrew
always
Garfield is kind of middle ground though. Andrew Garfield's like middle ground. He's not too old and not too young.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm not even going to say a name. I'm going to
Because he's kind of like because in Spider-Man he has to be, he's smart because he's Peter Parker. He kind of do that. It's not as if it's out of left field.
It's Tobey Maguire.
But he's not cool.
I'll try and think of a cue for the next episode, because that's a faux pas on my part in terms of missing that out. With the plot, would you change anything?
Yeah, there's a couple of things I would change, but I don't know what I would change them to. I haven't got that far yet.
Delete them. I would get them to steal the gold.
Okay.
because that was the thing in the book, apparently.
Yeah.
I think that's more exciting, like an Ocean's film where they have to actually steal the gold.
Yeah, big heist.
I wouldn't have it in terms of the planes blasting a nerve gas into the atmosphere and potentially knocking people or pretending to knock people
Well,
out.
that's my first plot.
Yeah,
Just change the gas flying over Fort Knox to something more believable.
Yeah,
So
I think the laser scene is good, but you could make... Actually, no, I wouldn't change the laser scene. I think the laser scene's quite good.
Yeah, it's the fact that they're just flying at so many hundred feet, and then this gas is supposed to get all the guys. It needs to be something else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, the Great Escape idea.
You could
Plural under or
you could
something.
fit-
Something.
You could make it easy and just fit canisters in all the vehicles and all the
Yeah.
buildings, and they're all triggered at once, and then everyone who's in the buildings or in the vehicles gets...
Yeah, I was thinking of what else could they do apart from fly a plane over, but then that kind of greatly reduces Gal Gadot's role here.
I forgot she was in it. She couldn't come out with her lasso of truth.
So they do kind of need to have the flying. I don't know what they would do. That, and I would also change Goldfinger's death
Yes, that would not be in there.
because I'm still adamant that that's not a thing that would ever happen. So even if it was something like they just had a bigger fight and James Bond jumped out and the plane crashed with him in it, something.
Fight for a parachute.
Yes, a fight for a parachute.
Okay.
Something like that. But I would change that so he's not stupidly
Get
sucked out
that
of
to the
it.
writing table.
That's my idea.
And the final thing we have is the song. I'm going to present second because I want to see what you have. You said you've got a good one for this.
No, I've got a left field option.
Okay.
I don't have a second guess, a second chance. Somebody who I think can do it.
You're going to say, can you?
They can do it, but it's just a bit. I personally am not a fan of her music, but I think she would do okay in this. And it's Florence Welsh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she does have that big belting voice.
Yeah, she can do it, especially on that. Well, her big songs.
Yeah.
I think she could do.
I
alright in
have
that.
two for mine.
Okay, I'm ready.
So I put Lana Del Rey. Doesn't have to be a big belting brass song. You could big it down. And then I wrote, because I think they would actually do the best job of this on it,
Okay.
it's the Arctic Monkeys.
No.
I think they would. Given the fact that their two latest albums all about big sound, big brass, thinking of like science fiction.
Yeah.
Thinking of what's the only good song off the new album?
They're all good. Do you think of Body Paint?
No. There's another one.
Bitterball.
No. There's a kind of evil one.
Sculptures.
Yes.
Sculptures of anything goes.
See like that. Like Alex Turner.
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to say no to that.
He is the man with the Midas touch.
I really do want the Arctic Monkeys to do the next song in like real life.
Goldfinger.
He could do because they
You could make all did off time and stuff as well.
because they did Diamonds Are Forever.
There you go. I think they could do well on that.
Good choice. Good choice.
But what do you think?
I also think Lana could do a new one. I don't.
You're stealing my choices.
I'm not sure if Lana would do the belted note though. She's not that kind of singer, but she's a very strings sad. The song would be different.
It doesn't have to be a belted note, though. It can be anything.
Yeah, but if it's in her style, it'd be sad and slow.
Well, maybe we'll listen to her style and just say, get someone else.
Yeah.
Get Rick Astley in.
Arctic Monkeys is a good one. Well, at least Alex Turner. That would be good.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Alex Turner or Last Shadow Puppets.
Yeah. They're basically the same band now.
Over pronunciation of words.
Uh-huh.
Goldfinger. Anyway. So, the main thing is what you thought of that and what your choices would be for what is a very iconic James Bond movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you agree? Do you disagree?
Have we ruined it for you?
Have we ruined everything? Have we ruined the Arctic Monkeys? And yeah, we hope you've enjoyed this. And the next time, we will be going on to Thunderball 1965.
65.
Yeah, so this will be quite interesting. So if you've enjoyed these wee ones, then why not? Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe. Watch our other episodes where we go into each movie in a bit more detail. But yes, we will see you next time on Thunderball. Bye-bye.
Bye.